Welcome back to Vlogmas. Today we are going to be working on our advent calendars. So basically, I'm going to be making an advent calendar from scratch, and she is going to be mending hers because last year, a while before Christmas, she made this amazing advent calendar. Very detailed. But obviously, we can't make this, you know, considering it's like really close to Christmas. So, we can't make this quite before Christmas. But, anyways, we're going to be making one. So,
I just kind of have to fix the doors right here. You can see it kind of ripped right there, and then just little stuff.
And then for mine, I'm going to do this. I might have to make two of them because I'm now realizing this is kind of small. But we're going to do 25 different things. Anyways, and then...
Well, you know what I did when I glued the cups?
No, it's not that I didn't like it. It just was it looked a little quick. Like that. Anyways, and then I got plastic cups for those. And then tissue paper. She already has some tissue paper, but I got this sparkly stuff. And then, try to do this quickly. And then these two, and then we have more.
I gotta go let a dog in this.
Okay. And then I got rubber bands. I think I'm gonna glue tissue paper, but rubber bands just in case. Yeah, and then, anyways, so I'm gonna start working on an advent calendar, and she's gonna finish up another one of our Vlogmases, because like she said, she only has to do a little bit of repair. So let's get to it. Okay, I also have this bow for like the top of it. Can you guys see my vision? I really hope you guys can. Anyways, I'm gonna plug in the glue gun and then we'll get started. Okay guys, I'm gonna get to work. Okay, so we are taking a little break because we're going to the horses, but I got my first row in and I kind of messed up a little bit. But I don't have things to redo it because I glued all three things together so that way it's thick. So we're just going to make it work. But so far it's lasting. I was worried the cups were going to melt because they're plastic with hot glue. But no melting so far, so that's good. Okay, sorry about that. We went to the horses. Anyways, we are back and I'm going to continue working on it. Like I said, I think I messed up. This is very good. So, anyways, but I'm trying to map it out. I don't think there's going to be a way to put this big bow on, but I only am able to fit, I think.
I have a question for you. You might want to consider.
Okay. Anyways, I think, honestly, I'm not going to try and fit this. I still need to do day 25, which I think is going to be kind of a bigger thing. So I might put this on day 25 because, like, you know. Anyways, we're going to try and figure this out. Also, do you guys like the angle? I have an Octobuddy on my phone, so I can just go like that, and it works. Okay, after a long process, we finally got it done. I messed up on these ones down here. Because apparently I counted by 2, and somehow I had extra one, and I want to do 25 as like a big one, so I ripped it off right here. Then I moved it over, and then I had 23 because I did like this one, this one, this one. And I had them like here, here, and here. Then I had to rip them off again and redo them. But we finally have 24 cups. So, anyways. Okay, this is the first row out of 4. We left these little openings for when I add cookies in. But that's how it looks so far. So I'm going to continue. This is all the tissue paper. These are all of the tissue paper colors, so. Okay, this is what we have as the finished result. Again, they're all flappy, so I can, like, put treats in still. But I think it's cute. It's very, I tried to, like, there's stuff attached. I tried to, like, spread out, like, the colors as much as I could. Here, let me just prop it up really fast. See, like this one, I try to kind of like spread it out. And like these. Anyways, this is it. Ignore the messy desk, but yeah. So I think I'm going to make a house for 25, and then put the bow on it, and then maybe label these. I don't know. Okay, so we had an idea for day 25. I'm gonna make like a little gingerbread house, and it's gonna be big enough for like a bag of treats or whatever I want to put in it. But it's gonna be big. So I cut up these pizza boxes, these 4 sides, and I'm gonna make a little thing. Gingerbread house. Okay guys, it's the next day, and I am like so sorry, but I completely forgot to film. So this is what it looks like so far. So basically I did this. This started out with like this whiteout correct stuff, and then it died, so it just cut me off. Anyway, so then I just finished it with white paint, so it kind of looks like frosting and then lights, colorful lights. I did these kind of just as a filler. Windows, ignore this, just had to change pen, door, and then some candy canes. I haven't done anything on the sides, but I'm trying to be careful because the paint, but I have the bottom done. Now I'm going to work on the roof. Okay, for the roof, I'm just going to paint like, I tried this earlier, but I'm just going to paint like those pretty much. What she looks like, I think she's so cute. Anyways, so we have the drips, and then we have the lights. I kind of showed you guys this yesterday, but the drips, the lights, and then these, and I put 25 because that way you know it's day 25. These, then a little door, and then I made the roof. It has these shingles. I know they're not the best, but anyways, and then more drips and this little like window wreath type thing. I still need to do the edges, and in the back of the roof is hollow, so I still need to do that. And then yes, these are made out of pizza boxes. Anyways, but I made the roof come off, and I'm not gonna glue it because that way I can put whatever I want in there when it's time for Christmas. So yeah, anyways, this is the gingerbread house, and I think she's so cute. So yeah, anyways, so we're gonna go to the horses, and then I think I might work on it a little bit more like later. Like I think for the edges, what I'm thinking for the edges is I might do like a window with like, you can see like a lit up Christmas tree inside on both sides. And then the back, I don't think I'm gonna do anything with the back because like why? Anyways, so that's where I'm at so far. And then she has not worked on her advent calendar at all. I was thinking of doing this, but as you guys can see, I decided not to. So you know what I think I might do? Because I think for this one, I'm going to get her like a whole bag of treats. I think I might put this bow on the bag of treats. So yeah. Okay, so my advent calendar doesn't need, it just needs a few fix-ups. Like here it's ripping, and then I need to add a door here. And then on the back, it's just got this, so I probably will just hot glue that back. And yeah, so I have this printed out. This is from the front of this, and I'm just going to use this top bit to repair the door. And then I have paper also for the door, and I hope it doesn't look super like the right color, but I'm hoping once I put Mod Podge over, it'll match, because this is covered with Mod Podge, you can kind of see. So I have a very crusty bottle of Mod Podge, a paintbrush for the Mod Podge, and I'm heating up the glue gun now. And then I also have cardboard. Oh wait, I'm gonna need thinner cardboard. I'm gonna go find thinner cardboard, and then I'll get started. Open 25, I left this flap open so I could fit, like last year I think I put a licket in there and it didn't fit through the door, so I left this like open, and I just opened it And I found day 5 inside. And I just glued this one on. So now I'm like, I want to put this one back on because it's like, it'll fit, it'll cover up that. But I just made that for no reason. So that's great. Otherwise though, it's better. I had to put like, right here, these two weren't gluing together, so I cut a little strip of like the cardboard stuff and then just glued it on the shoe. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it at that for today. I think I'm pretty good. I have the original door glued back on. Here was the picture. And now we just have to fill it. And yeah. Okay, so we are back from Moco, and we have all the treats to fill the advent calendars. Here's my advent calendar. Here's her nicely fixed up one. We got this big bag of apple and oat carrots from Purina, this bag of peppermint treats from Purina, and then we got these minty muffins. I guess they're German. I don't know. I don't think we've ever tried them before. So, and then some carrots, and then we baked these cookies, which is in a separate vlog, and then frosted them. So, yeah, that's all that we have to fill them. So let's fill them. So what we're gonna do is I think we're gonna do the cookies that we made first because we know they're not gonna last very long. So we're gonna do that first. We have some like saran wrap that I think we're just gonna saran wrap them and hope they last. We have extra treats in case they don't. But yeah. So we have this big, the broken one, which we might not put in an advent calendar. Then we have this big gingerbread man. This is for like gusty, just like big one. We can put it in an advent calendar, but I don't think it'll fit in either of ours. But then, and then same with this Christmas tree. This is like a big one for pickles. So I'm actually gonna put this Christmas tree in this container with the gingerbread man. That way we don't put it in her advent calendar. I think I'm just gonna give this one to her. I was gonna put it in maybe 24, but then I realized it's probably not gonna last that long. But the rest of them are like smaller, hopefully should fit. But guys, these are so cute. They smell so good. Yeah, there's a whole separate vlog that will be posted or already posted about making these. And then from, oh yeah, we already showed you guys what we got from Moco. All of our different cookies. They get 4 different kinds. Yeah. Anyways,
I'm a little worried because we have had a mice problem in the tack room. I'm so worried that
especially because this is like plastic and tissue paper. I might just like try and put it like in a bin or something. Like,
yeah.
Try and find a bin or something.
We could put them in the seasonal one because that's probably empty enough.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's put them. This will be day 1 right here. Actually, gonna be day 1. I'm gonna put.
This is gonna be day 1 because it's written on there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put a little candy cane for day 1.
You can. I'm gonna do.
Saran wrap it.
Oh yeah. I might just cut a sheet off and take it.
Oh. No. Thank you. Also, guys, I have a really bad allergies, so if you see me long, watery eyes, they're going on like this for a couple of days. Like, I've been having to say this in every video because it's been a couple of days of having this.
Wait, I kind of want to put like a little bow.
Oh, that would be cute. I'm back at my house, and I'm gonna work on the advent calendar a little bit more. So I have the hot glue gun plugged in right now, and then before I left her house, I grabbed a couple horse treats. So I hope I have enough, and then the pre-packaged ones that I've already done. And then this is the closest thing I have to like Christmassy, like ribbon, because I don't really have much. So I have this like, it's kind of more pink yarn, and then this more teal yarn, but we're just gonna make it work and make it Christmassy. And like I said, I have the glue gun plugged in. So I just grabbed a little handful of the peppermint ones, and then a little handful of the apple ones, and then I just grabbed one of these because there was only 2 left. So yeah, so I'm going to work on them. I actually have to go grab saran wrap, and then we'll work on them. Okay guys, I literally did not even count or anything when I grabbed them. I just grabbed a handful of each, and I literally had the perfect amount. So now let's fill the advent calendar. Like genuinely, I had the perfect amount, and honestly, the yarn is kind of cute. It's like I was kind of running out of ribbon at her house anyways, so it's kind of like a mix-up. Guys, this is so many treats. I'm a little bit worried about, oh god, this one. It's the only one unwrapped, but because it's day 2, I feel like it won't be too bad. So let's fill, and then we will glue. So I kind of have to be quick, but I glued all of them, and then this one I had to tape because it didn't work out, and I just didn't want to redo it because I don't have the stuff. But now I think I'm going to number them all. Okay guys, they're all labeled. I also had to tape this one because I realized I never glued it. Well, it just didn't work. But they're all numbered. They look so good.
Okay, this is day 15. Okay, I'm by myself now. But I just finished 15, so now I have 9 days left.
So hot. I just forgot we have candy cans we were supposed to put in here. Oh, let me go run and get them really quick.
That's so other people don't eat them. But I lost the juice on, so I took my sweater off because I'm so hot. And I got myself a little chocolate. So I guess I kind of want to go through and maybe just put like 3 throughout. I'm gonna put day 5. I'm gonna switch it from this one to a candy cane. And then we'll do maybe day 9. instead of this one. We'll do the candy cane. And then maybe let's do 13.